Hello, Triple Partners and those who consider. We have some amazing, exciting news for you. We finally released nICE to Triple Partners. Remember when I demoed the nICE to the BC community and the Triple community? I requested sites from Triple Partners, those sites that have been migrated or created from scratch on Triple CMS and need nICE editor integration. So we did heavy testing with each of those sites, and we finally pushed them to Triple Partners partner portals. So those partners who requested that will see a new trial site created in the partner portal that starts with nICE. So this is one of the websites. I'm just going to show what's the difference between this site and the rest of the sites. So when you log in, let me log in as an admin. You will see this icon, this new menu item, and when you click that, you'll arrive into nICE mode. And I give a little demo on that in the BC community. Please check that out. What we need from you is feedback. So we need heavy testing from Triple Partners on how this works, what you like, what you don't like, what you want to things you want to change. Maybe you found some bugs and suggest any improvements. And please post them into implementation channel in Slack. We still aim to release this feature on Wednesday. So as more feedback we get, the better it would be. So we're really looking forward to that. Let's move further. Adam, the man who never sleeps, Wilson, updated the documentation, and there are 5 changes that he reported today and yesterday. I know there are a lot of trial partners that don't have access to Slack, so I'll just post the list inside this post. But one thing I wanted to highlight for everybody is we finally have email accounts migration set up. So Adam and our admin Alex have came up with a flow for Triple Partners to migrate your email accounts from BC to Triple CMS. So there's a separate article for that. Should take you less than 10 minutes total to do that. So we successfully migrated a website early this week that had 10 email accounts with thousands of emails. So I guess we're the first solution that offers that kind of service to ex-BC partners, and we're really thankful to Kristinel and Leslie from BC and OpenSRS to offering us this solution and being very responsive. Let's move forward. Now, let's talk about our backlog. So we're still on this schedule, so it's nothing, no rescheduling this time. So as you probably noticed that at Triple Partners, you probably noticed that when we really go deep into the sprint and focus on delivering features, sometimes we're not that responsive when it relates to discussing new features and processing your requests for new features or for improvements. And we discussed this issue internally and with some other partners as well. We came up with an idea. We think we'll solve this, and we're going to run a little experiment. So whenever we groom on the feature, we start with details that we get from you, from the community. Not always it comes fully refined. There are always spots that we miss, and we then end up just doing updates in the upcoming releases, and we basically lose some good amount of time. So the idea we have is we're gonna allow Triple Partners actually moderate the backlog, and the way we're gonna do that, we selected one of the partners who's very active inside the Triple CMS community. He's been very helpful, and they have amazing skills in design and in development. That's Peter Schmidt from Genie Corp. We gave him access to the whole backlog, so he has access to every feature. He can edit existing items. He can create new ones. In Slack, we have created a new channel called backlog. So if there's a feature that is missing from the backlog and you have submitted it earlier and we didn't respond, or if there's something new you want to add to the backlog, just post it there. Other partners will discuss it with you, and Peter will basically create that item, add that to the backlog. So for us, it's a great way of getting features in the very best way how the community really wants it. So we concentrate more on the technical aspect of the functionality and the features. So let's try it out. I'll send the invitations to this channel to all the Treble partners and see how it works. And we really like this idea. We really like the involvement, even more involvement of the community into the product. Thanks a lot, and we're gonna see you next week with more stuff, secure zones, data centers, and one more things.